that the BJP is very good for the stock market, but the Congress is very good for the country.
More often than not, if the stock market has tripled in its value as it has from 2014 to 2024, 2 points, Navika. First of all, whoever or whatever is good for the stock market is good for the country. They aren't just mutually exclusive. So if the stock market is doing well, the country is doing well. So it
doesn't mean that the economy is doing well.
I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah.
I didn't interrupt
I'm just
you.
putting a qualification. It doesn't mean the economy is doing well.
Sanjay, more often than not, if the stock market has tripled in its value as it has from 2014 to 2024, it doesn't mean that India is going down the drain. BJP is not good for the country, it's good for the stock market. That doesn't hold. Number two, I think the truth is somewhere in the middle of what Sanjay is saying and Jha is saying. I think the most scientific certitude with which you can come out and predict the elections is through exit poll, let's face it. And that's also not absolutely cut and dry. So, I mean, the brokerage firms at best are opinions. And at worst, they are not worth the paper they're written on.
And speaking of Ambani, by the way, since somebody has been saying on the election campaign that आप सिर्फ अंबानी की शादी में लोगों को नाचते हुए देखेंगे, isn't the chief minister of a very large state right now attending Ambani's wedding? I think I saw a clipping of that in the paper.
You study the financial markets very closely, Sanjay Jha. When JM Financial, Phillip Capital, IIFL, Bernstein, all of these people give a clear majority to the BJP, would you completely disregard these numbers?
Well, you know, I have written that in an article I published the other day, that I know a very prominent stockbroker who once told me that the BJP is very good for the stock market, but the Congress is very good for the country. So clearly, for some people, these brokerage houses who might just go broke because the stock market can get extremely volatile. Because after today's exit poll, when we are done, some people are going to bet long, some people are going to go short. But my sense is that in general, the BJP has been successful in creating this perception that they are very pro-markets, they're pro-liberalization, they're pro-industry, and that the Congress is, more pro-welfare, pro-left-leaning, and therefore not pro-business. Ultimately, whoever is going to forecast the election has to be a psephologist, someone who's done the raw data. These are their assumptions. And everybody can say, this is the way it's going to be.
They seriously talk to a lot of people.
Why is the brokerage house, and what about all the Satta Bazaars? They're also taking
No, I think there's a difference. The difference is this, that there are brokerage houses.
One minute.
If they have hundreds of crores or thousands of crores at their disposal, can they not conduct a proper survey with a significant number of respondents, a scientific survey, and perhaps it's on that basis that they would be putting out their name behind such a number? Isn't that how it normally happens? Sanjay, you're from Bombay, you'd know that.
I know. I've dealt with that, been part of that world. I can tell you this, that most of the brokerage houses have these very, smart, young, 20-something analysts from a business school who sits down there and makes a project.